Hello world, I'm a gardener and I encourage you to be one too. Today I'm going to be working on my greens, transplanting those. But before I get started with doing that, I want to address a question somebody had asked, and I appreciate it. So please, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. If I have the answers, I'll give them to you. If I don't have the answers, I'll go try to figure it out and then give them to you. So the question that was asked was, how do I know when sweet potatoes are ready to be dug? So let's see what I got for you. Well, that's a good question, because as you can see, all you can see is just a bunch of leaves and vines. It's what they essentially are coming from off of these vines, and the vines are connected to where we actually planted the sweet potatoes at. So how can I know is when I want to dig up sweet potatoes, I go to where I planted it at, right? And I move back all of the vines to see exactly what's going on underneath. Okay, but even when I see that the vines are long and they're growing out wild, that's a good indication that my sweet potatoes are growing inside. If they're smaller, where they look something similar to this, where you see this is just a sweet potato plant, you see it hasn't really the vines on it haven't really branched out, it's quite small, right? So I know that there's most likely not any sweet potatoes in the sweet potato it hasn't grown any sweet potatoes yet. But over time, as you can see, those small plants begin to get bigger until they begin to vine out. So when I think that sweet potato might be done, or if I want to see if a sweet potato is done, again, this is what I would do. I would go to where there's a lot of vines, vines, and I will push it back like I did to see what's going on underneath. Now, typically, when it looks like this, where you can actually see the potatoes coming out of the ground without you even having to dig them, that is a good indication that they are ready. And then you can dig these out of the ground. So these are technically ready. I can dig them up. I don't think that they were going to get any bigger than what they are now, even if I leave them in the ground. But this is a good way to preserve them if you don't have any critters or animals that want to eat them. This is a good way to preserve them in the dirt, better than your refrigerator for right now, and just keep it in there preserved until you're ready to get it. But you can't leave it in there too long because it will rot in the ground. Now all the time will the sweet potatoes just be busting out of the ground like that. Sometimes they'll still be covered in dirt, and in that case it's a hit and miss. You really have no way of knowing if there's something in there. Hope that answers the questions. Thank you guys, keep them coming.